Hey guys, today is August 14th of 2020, and today I want to talk to you all about why today is so important, not just for me, but for my very best friend Rebecca, and for my two oldest sons, and for their family. Last year on this day, I was waiting and waiting to hear the news that Mighty Maggie had been born. Mighty Maggie, for those who don't know, is Margaret Vera. And Rebecca was told, I believe at her 20-week ultrasound, she found out the gender unintentionally and was informed of a term she'd never heard before. It was called Ebstein's anomaly, which is essentially I believe it's a valve missing from the heart. On top of that, Maggie's heart was enlarged. Ultimately, at birth, I believe they said her heart took up about 90% of her chest. In an infant, to give you a visual, it's essentially from collarbone to collarbone down to each rib, the bottom of the ribs. It was large, and it really didn't sink in until we saw on an x-ray the size of her heart. At the 20-week ultrasound, Rebecca was given a lot of scary statistics. A lot of which said that children with this condition, a lot don't make it to term. She was given really, really grim numbers of the chances that Miss Maggie was going to make it to birth. But she did. She did. Then they gave her very, very low chances of surviving birth and of living a week or a few weeks. And you know what? She did. She surpassed each milestone that they said she would struggle with. And through the whole thing, the pregnancy and the birth and all the ups and downs and curveballs that were thrown at her, Rebecca, she is the strongest person I've ever met. She has been there for me when I needed her most, and I have done my best to be there for her when she needs me the most. I cannot imagine the pain that she's going through, today being Maggie's first birthday. So after a few weeks of ups and downs for Maggie and clamp trials and things, they were informed that the only option that they were going to have to save her was going to be a transplant and to place her on the transplant list. So she was born at Vanderbilt in Nashville. And I went and spent some time with Becca before Maggie came, and then I was able to make one or possibly two trips, I can't remember, out to Nashville after Maggie was born. Maggie is a fighter. She would overcome all the odds. And she was on the transplant list for 9 weeks before, unfortunately, her body just could not take it anymore. And so she passed November 6th of 2019 at the age of 12 weeks. She was so beautiful. She got that from her mama and her sisters. Today is her birthday. She's 1 today, and as happy as it makes me to think about holding her hand while I was visiting her and being there for Becca and just supporting her in every way I knew how and continue to, I just can't help especially today, thinking of all the things we long for her, the many birthdays to come and holidays and everything. It's so important for people to understand the importance of putting your children on a donor list if you unfortunately go through something that makes them a potential donor. And that's adults and children. It's a hard thing to think about, and it's a hard thing to talk about, but it's just so important. One donor at the right time could save numerous children's lives or numerous people's lives. Today we celebrate Mighty Maggie. And please just, if you pray or send out comfort out into the world, please keep Rebecca and her family in those prayers and thoughts. She means so much to me, and I just wish Mighty Maggie was here with us today to eat that smash cake and watch her walk and talk and babble. And I would give anything and everything I have just to make that possible if I could. So happy birthday, Mighty Maggie. We love you so, so much, and you are so missed by me, by your brothers, by your mama and your daddy, and all your brothers and sisters. We all love you so, so much, and we wish you were here.